Corintech Limited, based in Fordingbridge, Hampshire, is an electronic product design and manufacturing subcontractor and is the sister company of Lascar Electronics, which is also a 123insight case study customer. Both companies were previously using an aging DOS-based system. There was no connectivity to Microsoft Office or emails, and the company was still printing documents in triplicate on tractor-fed dot matrix printers. Upgrades proved prohibitively expensive, so Lascar had settled on an alternative solution, and Corintech planned to follow once the system was proven. However, after an expensive failed implementation, both companies decided to look at alternatives.
The previous product that we're using was also being used by our sister company, Lascar Electronics, and jointly we had been looking for a new ERP system. We thought we'd settled on one, and Lascar began the implementation of that, but quickly realised that it just wouldn't deliver what they wanted it to, and they had to make a decision quickly to release themselves from that. It was quite expensive to do so, and they then started looking down the 123 route. Obviously we looked at the product with them. Lascar implemented first, and we implemented a couple of years later.
In September 2007, Sean attended an evaluation workshop, which he found refreshing.
Yeah, I quite like the workshop approach. It's very sort of informal. Fortunately, we were very local to 123, and so it was very easy to sort of slip out for the morning, attend the workshop, and be back in the afternoon. So, no, I like the format. It was good.
With the information received at the workshop and the experience that they had seen with their sister company, Corintech decided to move forward with 123insight and registered the same month.
We formed an implementation team which all attended the training at 123. That was used to get the system going initially, whilst they then trained people in their relevant departments. People picked up the elements they needed to do their job very quickly indeed.
The company spent the time between October and December 2007 cleansing 20 years of data and deciding what should be transferred. The network was updated to SQL 2005 by 123insight partner Bluechip. Corintech chose January the 1st to go live, coinciding with their new financial year.
The actual transfer of the data across was I thought, very easy. The main problem we had is that we'd obviously had data in our system for probably 20 years, and we only wanted to take across the data that was relevant. And so we used it as an exercise to clean up all of the data, and that was the time-consuming part of it. The actual downloading from the existing system and uploading into 123 was quite easy. We then decided to do the implementation between Christmas and New Year, at the times when factories traditionally shut. We actually managed to achieve the implementation within 3 days. Came in on the first working day of January, we loaded our sales orders back into the system, and we were away running, and we went live across the whole of the company.
Immediately, the company noticed several benefits. Some departments went completely paperless, as invoices and order acknowledgements were now generated in PDF format and emailed. Overall, the company saw a 40% reduction in paper usage. Lead times were also halved.
Out of our sort of lean office training that we had sponsorship for, we identified that our sales order process was just too long. From getting a customer's order in to actually adding value, placing orders for components, was taking 2 or 3 weeks. With 123, we implemented a system whereby we have a meeting at 8:30 every morning where we review what sales orders due for processing. We then load those onto 123, and then it usually takes 10-15 minutes to hold that meeting. I go and run MRP, which takes 3 or 4 minutes, enact the works order suggestions, and the purchasing team are out buying the components. So what would have taken us 2 to 3 weeks, we're now achieving in less than 24 hours.
Corintech are using 123insight's multi-company database structure to full advantage. The company shares a manufacturing facility with its sister company Lascar in Hong Kong. The remote office connects via Citrix to Corintech servers in the UK. They now have their own company database within 123insight that allows them to sell to their customer base in China and provides a completely separate profit and loss structure as part of the seamless integration with Access Dimensions accounts. The company's ability to handle more work with the same or less resources has also been tested. Shortly after going live, a member of the accounts department left, and the company has not yet had the need to replace them. Support has been excellent, with Sean citing very few product-related issues.
The support's very good. We're on first name terms with the guys at 123. They know us, have met us. So it's all very formal, and usually any small support queries are cleared up usually on the phone straight away. I have to say it's usually something that we're doing wrong. And that is another good thing that 123 do listen to us when we come forward. We've got ideas for enhancements or improvements to the way in which we use the system. We've actually seen things that we've asked for or recommended actually come out in subsequent releases.
Corintech have recently implemented 123insight's CRM option as they plan to launch their own range of standard products. Sean is confident that the system is well equipped to handle the company's planned growth.
We're currently designing a range of standard products that we're going to take to market through various distribution catalogues. 123 is well equipped to assist us with that, and we see the company going to expand significantly on the back of those products. It did deliver some very good enhancements. We knew that the system that we had was holding us back. That's 123 unlocked a lot of areas for us that improved our speed of response, our lead times. We had more licenses, so we were open to everyone in the company rather than just a select few that we had with the previous system. It had the connectivity with the Microsoft products, so people could manipulate the data themselves, whereas before they were relying on probably our accounts department. Could you produce me a report that tells me this? Users can now do that off their own back.